Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Maria and I'm very happy to see you here. I started to recently talk more about Moldova and about traveling to Moldova, and I can see many different tourists visiting our beautiful country. And I know that many tourists visit Moldova because of its Sovietic vibes. And we still have a few Sovietic buildings, we have a few Sovietic places, and in this video I'd like to show you what Sovietic vibes you can come over and see here in Moldova. Usually in Chisinau, but we also have a country which does not exist, but it actually is a country. So there are some Sovietic vibes in that country called Transnistria. It's a very interesting topic, and if you want me to tell you more about Transnistria, please let me know, because I have relatives living there and I have some interesting stories to tell you about that place. But in the meantime, I'd like to show you what Sovietic places you can see here in Chisinau, and I'll try to leave the locations to those places as well in the description to this video. So first of all, when I used to be a child, of course I had to go to different Sovietic playgrounds. Now we have some newer playgrounds, but back then we had some Sovietic playgrounds, and of course you would be sliding down a slide for children and you'd be landing on hard big rocks. No one cared about children's safety. But now, of course, the situation is changing, but there are still some old playgrounds, and there is one playground where I used to play myself with my friends, and you can see it now. Okay guys, so these are some Soviet vibes which I want to show you. I actually used to play here. So what you do, you get up this thing and it actually is a slide. Yeah, so you slide down there, and obviously you slide down on in the mud or on rocks. So this is a swing, like a Soviet vibe swing. Look at this, very Sovietic. Obviously it's a Sovietic neighborhood. You can see these buildings, apartment buildings. They're like 5 stories usually, and yeah, that's another slide, another Sovietic slide. And if you go after these houses, there will be some modern new builds, and also besides these old slides we have some new ones. Yeah, so this is how the new slides look like. Obviously nothing, no soft ground. You still get rocks, but at least they're soft rocks. And hopefully you won't kill yourself in these rocks. So yeah, a little bit of Soviet vibes for you. And this is how March looks like. Everything is like, there are no leaves on the trees. So the country looks very gray and not really nice. But if you want to enjoy the country, I would really suggest to come over when we have some leaves. Yes, from mid-April, even May, until October, end of October. It's the 8th of March today, which means the International Women's Day, and I got these flowers, these beautiful flowers for my mom, and just wanted to let you know that if you are in Moldova on the 8th of March, it's a very, very big and important celebration. It's almost like a New Year here in Moldova, and every single person buys flowers and different gifts for their loved women, mother, wife, girlfriend, daughter, to support women and women's rights. So yeah, just little information for you guys. We also have some adventure parks, yes. Do you know, like those American huge big adventure parks? Yes, we don't have those. But we have some Sovietic adventure parks, and every single time I go there, I pray to stay alive because I have no idea whether the safety and the health and safety instructions do exist in those places, first of all, and second of all, I have no idea if those roller coasters, they are safe and if I'm gonna survive. But there is one located at Valea Morilor Park. Yes, you can actually go there and see a few older roller coasters. They don't seem to be working, but you can see how they looked like and take a few Sovietic photos, Sovietic style photos, sorry guys. And there is another place at Valea Trandafirilor. Yes, it's called the Rose Valley, and there is a Sovietic interesting place where you can go and have some fun, and believe me, you will have some fun because you'll have no idea whether it's safe or not. But honestly, I think you can go ahead and try those roller coasters. I tried them at some point last year and they seem to be okay, so you can try and go ahead and do it. I'm sure you will survive. Maybe 90% sure you'll survive. Yeah, you can experience what it feels to be in a Sovietic place, you know, because I hope that this Sovietic vibe will not exist for a long time here in Chisinau. I can see that Chisinau, Moldova is evolving, and I very much myself and lots of other people I know, we want to get rid of those Sovietic places and vibes because they're not safe. But as long as we have them, I'm sure you can enjoy them, because that's something that hopefully it will not exist for a long time. I will actually go, guys, I promise. Let me actually risk my life. Go and try to ride a few of those roller coasters at Valea Trandafirilor, Roses, and Valea Valley. So Rose Valley. Rose Valley is actually a big and beautiful park, and in that big and beautiful park you can find those roller coasters, that adventure park. So yeah, best of luck, guys, if you come to those adventure parks. Let me know actually how it went for you, if you're such a risky person. Okay guys, so this is the entrance to the adventure park, to the amusement park. Actually, it's called the amusement park. So this is Kassa. Kassa is where you pay money and buy tickets. I'll tell you the prices of the tickets, but they should be very affordable. And this is, I think it's called the Hell Eye or something like this. Honestly, it looks quite good. Looks like it's been renewed a little bit, so you can try and start your adventure in the amusement park by going onto this wheel. Okay guys, look at these Sovietic vibes. And the tickets for all these roller coasters are €1.50, 30 Moldovan lei, 30. Okay. This is how it looks like. I think this is my second favorite. It's like 3 minutes and everything is quite old, as you can see. But honestly, I'd give it a try. Okay. My third favorite, I don't know if I can call it a roller coaster, but let's say so, is this one. So you sit on the chairs, and you sit on the chairs and you just go around. Let me show you the chairs. You can also drive a little bit if you want to. Let me show you. Look at these Sovietic things. Oh my god. Okay, so there are some cars. Look at him. So basically you can drive a little bit. And yeah, everything looks quite old and Sovietic, but I think it has its own vibe, guys. Also, when it's warmer, you can come and watch the butterflies. Okay, I think they're closed right now, but yeah, it's called the bee fly. So basically they work, I think it's March right now, so I think they should open from April or from maybe May when it's warm. Okay, so basically for young children up to from 3 to 12, it's 50 lei, 50 Moldovan lei, that's €2.50. And for an adult person, it's 80 lei. 80 lei is roughly €4. So on Monday to Friday, you can stay as long as you want. On the weekend, you only can stay for 30 minutes. So yes. Anyways, if you have a chance, you can try and come watch the butterflies. Okay, so that's €1.50. Guys, I am in. Look at this. Let me show you the security. So this is the security. You can take it off, put it back. So yeah, let's go up. Okay, so that's a different place for people. I mean, it's just me and the girl on this adventure wheel, and I am on the top right now. I don't know why it feels so scary. And I hope I'm gonna be safe enough. Guys, I also want to mention that this place is much more beautiful in summer. Yes, like from May till about September, October. In winter it's quite gray. The trees, they do not have any leaves on them, so it looks quite gray. So again, in summer it is gonna look much nicer and it's gonna be much more beautiful. I'm filming in March right now, so that's why it's a bit sunnier. We have sun in winter, but again, it's not as nice and lovely and beautiful. And also, guys, please don't forget that I have created the first version of the Traveling to Moldova guide. Sometimes I see tourists here in Moldova and I have no idea how have they dared to come to our country? How were they so courageous to come to Moldova without purchasing my Traveling to Moldova guide? Yes, because in there I tell you about different apps which you can use for public transport, for car sharing, for taxis. Yes, there is different information about the country, and it's so hard to find proper information about Moldova. Therefore, I do strongly and highly recommend you to purchase my Traveling to Moldova guide. The link is in the description. You can purchase it from my Patreon shop. It's very affordable. Believe me, it is very affordable, but there is plenty of useful information. So another Soviet place which I want to show you, and it's right here behind me. That's an abandoned cable car station, and it's in the Butoias sector. It's in a nice little park, so you can actually walk in this park if you want to. Nothing special, but it's like a forest park, and if you're lucky you can feel this forest smell, so it does indeed smell very good. So let me show you this cable park station, sorry. Let me show you this cable station. Honestly, you just can look at it from outside because it's closed, but it's one of the Soviet things which used to work in the when Soviet Union was here. Guys, you can arrive with a bus, trolley bus number 38. Here is a bus stop at the entrance of this park, and then you can just walk a little bit there to get to the abandoned cable station. Okay, so here is a bus stop. The bus will stop right here at the entrance. Yes, and here is the park. Okay guys, so there is like a older building, and this is the abandoned cable car station. Okay, so here is a little coffee kiosk if you want to grab a coffee, but I don't recommend sitting on these benches. I would actually recommend getting a coffee and going to walk in this park. And here is the abandoned cable station. You see it's actually closed, of course, but I'm sure that teenagers do go up there for sure. Okay, so it's closed, as you can see. Okay guys, now if you follow the Teleferic path on Google Maps, just go down from this left unit, yes, of the Teleferic station. Just go down, there is a pathway. You can follow this pathway in Google Maps. It's called Teleferic on Google Maps, yes. Just go down and you will be able to find another station, and it's down in the woods. It's not very low actually, you just have to walk a little bit, okay, and you'll find another station. And it's not a station, it's like a thing, yes, which holds the whole teleferic. And when you walk into this little forest, it's called a park/forest, yes, we call it, the locals call it forest, and I think on maps, on Google Maps, it's like a park. So basically you can walk and you can find this thing here. Let me show you. Okay, so you walk and this is what you see. Okay, so it is dangerous to go upside, yes, but I know teenagers try to go upside, and you can give it a chance if you aren't afraid. But yeah, it looks so mysterious. Okay, so I'm on the bottom of this place. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay, so if you look up, this is what you see. And then the teleferic lines, do you see the lines? They do follow down till you meet civilization. And also, guys, when you walk, yes, look around, you might be here when everything is green and lovely. It's March right now, so things aren't green yet. They're just starting to the grass is just starting to grow. Please try and breathe with this air, especially in summer when everything is green. Oh my god, guys, just try to breathe with this air. Oh my god, it's like forest air and it smells absolutely amazing. Okay, so now you've seen that thing, yes, which holds the teleferic. I keep walking down onto the teleferic line and I'm gonna see another tower, yes. Oh my god, it's a tower, it's not a thing. So I'm just walking down to show you another tower, and you just can have a walk down, and if you go down you'll see a street full of people, and what else will you see there? You'll find public transport, or you can go back up. So basically if you go back up, that is going to be the Buyucani sector, and if you go down, that is going to be Skulianka. Okay, another tower right in front of me, let me show you. Okay, so I keep walking and here is another tower, and as you can see there in the distance, I'm not sure if you can see, but there are already some new buildings. So I'm walking down the hill and here is another tower and you can see it. Okay guys, I showed you this park. Honestly, in winter and when the trees aren't green, I can't say that I very much recommend you coming to this park because it's very gray. But if you come over in summer, like from when everything starts to blossom, it's gonna be a much lovelier and a more enjoyable experience. And mostly you come here only if you want to see that abandoned cable car station. Okay, sorry, I was just crossing a big river. Because it's very gray right now, and unfortunately this park, it isn't that much looked after. Hopefully it will start to be looked after at some point soon, but only a part of it is kind of like made to look nice at the entrance of that park. Thank you very much guys. I hope you enjoyed this little videos about traveling in Moldova and Chisinau, and if you come to travel in Chisinau, let's connect through Instagram, and I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description to this video. Additionally, what you can do, you can purchase my traveling to Moldova guide. Yes, it does have a lot of information about what kind of apps you can use here, what places to see, where to go, what kind of restaurants you can go to, and you can enjoy your trip, because I fully understand how hard it is to come to Moldova without actually knowing anyone. And if you come to Moldova without knowing the places, I think it's going to be a boring experience for you. So if you know the places, if you know where to go, what to do, it is going to be an amazing experience. And if you want me to help you with your trip and help you book everything, get in touch with me on Instagram or on Patreon. You can see the services which I offer, so I can help you book a few nice places here, and I can suggest you what to do to make sure that you have a lovely and amazing trip here in Moldova. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like, you do subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.